Greetings, fellow Gators. Welcome to one special video, which is about Ori Mothership Mark II. As you can see, on the first glance, it looks basically the same as the previous version. That was indeed the case. But what is different is way it is designed, because I currently reprinted the original model, and I was really unhappy with how much painting it requires. And because I suck at painting and I don't really like it, I decided to redesign it in such a way that there is as least painting as possible. And I think I really succeeded in it. So, without further ado, let's look how this model actually works. So, it is basically divided into the same parts like top, bottom, back and engine, but all the parts which have different colors are now separated and printed separately. So, for example, let's see this thing. Yeah, you can see this is separate part. Here we have pegs, and this part has holes through. I made it on purpose, going all the way down the holes. I mean, theoretically, you may not like the white pegs sticking out. I actually like it. That is why I did it. And it is like that in every other area. Yeah, so here we have once again parts from different color, and they are uh, once again attached to the pegs, and like that it's all around the ship. So yeah, like this is one big piece which has pegs 2 and 3 small pegs on each side, and it will simply clap on place. This thing is basically the same as before. Here I didn't do any change, so that means that there is still some paint needed for this white strap and these details. Yeah, theoretically it could be divided further, but I decided against that. But if you remember, there was this piece which had to be painted in the original Mark 1. This is no longer the case, because those are now pieces which will be added here or attached here, and those will once again be printed separately from a different color and yeah, attached to the place. The same goes for the pieces here, which are no longer part of these pieces but are separate, and yeah, like that we'll simply clap inside the holes which are now ready in this piece. Yeah, and the opposite obviously. Yeah, I will. And the same in the bottom. So all those parts are now separate, and they are sunken into this surface, and of course in the middle they have the back, and these pieces as well are separate and added here. And the same goes with the engines. Yeah, they are now separate as well. So even that is fixed. And now here the back engine, this was one big piece previously. Here obviously we have the engine separate, the antenna or whatever it is separate, uh, this piece, and yeah, this piece. Obviously this is now one piece, and theoretically should be everything white. Yeah, why not? Why not? I have it still painted, but yeah, If I print it, sorry, when I print it, I don't really think I will paint it here, and I will simply leave it white because I don't see why not. And the last thing I want to mention is this area. Yeah, because this was also really a big pain in the ass to paint it, so I decided to do it differently. Yes, I have to still paint it, but only blue, because this is another piece which will be printed separately and then simply put inside, and it will hold by this. So what that means is I have to simply in this part paint this little blue strap, obviously in the second as well, and in the bottom part once again I have to do the blue part, and that's it. This will be very easy paint because there are no details obstructing the way and stuff like that. And before I will put the top and bottom together, I will simply slide there this piece, print it in the color, and yeah, and everything is done. It also has the landing legs, just like before, so yeah, like that. So it could stand on its own. The only thing I think is kind of fake here in the model is those blue parts here in this one big piece. That obviously is here painted, but in the real life when I will print it, I don't think I will actually paint them. So it will remain dark gray. And that's it. The windows, because they are individual pieces, they could be printed from two materials. So up until this surface, they could be yellow, for example, like here, and then the rest with the dark gray or whatever else color you would prefer. Currently, I did it black and gray, and it doesn't look bad. True, here this is still issue, and that's because yeah it's curved. So um, here I will either leave it or had to paint it by hand, which I really don't want to. Yeah, and yeah, that's basically it when it comes to the differences. Just to be thorough, we will take a look at the different parts separately. Yeah, so we have these pieces clapped together and inserted the bags. Then the bottom is basically the same. Yeah, we have once again these pieces clapped into pieces via the logs, and here we have the inserted the grill or whatever you would call it. And yeah, we have the this piece, yeah, and I will put the top back again. So we have it like this, and then we will put back and the engine, and the model is done. Yeah. So this is it. I will not do the detail assembly instruction because it's the same as before, minus all the gray parts are now separate. So that's the only difference, and I really don't think that would be difficult to figure out. Just look at the assembly instructions for the Mark 1 and that's it. Okay, so now we will take a look at the actual model. Okay, a little addendum here before we go to the actual printing. I eventually decided to divide this piece into two pieces. So now we have basically this one from the dark gray, and it has this back. And then we have this bottom part which will be printed like this in multicolor. So this part will be white, and then from this level it will go gray. And as you can see, it has the hole in here, so it will be slided to this piece, and that way it will once again save me from painting, and I think it will be okay. And yeah, the rest works just like before, so yeah, it will be like that. Okay, that's it, and now we are going to the printing. Alright, so here are all the pieces, and now we will assemble them. So I will do it basically by putting the top part and the bottom parts together. Yeah. So yeah, by simply sliding the two pieces together. Then we will take the back pieces and once again slide them together, and as you can see, I already inserted all the pins. And there's the top part, now the bottom part. Okay. Now basically like a 3D puzzle. Yeah, and last piece. Okay. And now we will take the two halves and simply put them together. Ah, yeah, I forgot that I already have the landing legs there. Yeah, simply put them to the place and yeah. Okay, so the two halves are together, and now we will start with the... Yeah, I forgot one thing. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, those pieces have to be put aside because we have to insert the mesh. So yeah, sorry, my bad. So okay, like that. And yeah, as I said, now we will start with the gray pieces. So yeah. We'll simply put everything into place. Turn it around. So first we will add those gray pieces. And now all those small pieces. Okay. And now we will attach the smaller engines. Okay, and the second one is here. So it has the holes, and here are the pegs, and we simply slide it together. Okay, and now we will insert the windows. So the bigger one goes to this one, and the smaller one here. Okay, now these pieces, these two pieces, they have holes here, and the pegs are here. So now insert the front. Okay, like that. And yeah, and now we have to insert these small pieces, which will be here. And the second one is here. Yeah, so it looks like this. And now we will assemble the back. So we will take this piece. I already inserted the pins there. So there. Then we will take this piece and insert it here like that. And now we will insert the antenna or whatever it is. Okay. Yeah, like that. And now the engines. Yeah, like that. Now, yeah, now we will take this piece and this piece, put them together, and we will put the front back together. Okay, and now last we take these connecting pieces and simply put the two pieces together and clap it in place so it holds. Yeah, and yeah. And here it is. So, yeah, as you can see, it looks basically just like the Mark 1, but the only thing that I really had to paint was the blue for the engine glow, and that's it. Yeah, so this is how we assemble the ship, and yeah. So that will be all, I would say. A few promotional shots, and yeah. And you can look forward to another project which will come soon and which will be one of the biggest I've done. Just a spoiler alert, it's, well, 80 centimeters wide Stargate. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this build, and we'll see each other in the next video. Have a very nice day and even nicer weekend. Bye bye!